Paul, can you say something? Kep's having.
I can't hear you.
He might not be at his computer right now. I don't know.
Okay, now I can hear you. Say something.
Yo.
Yeah. No, I couldn't at first. That was weird.
That was weird.
Maybe it was just quiet and I was talking. I just talked over it.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. Very high possibility. Got my notes. Not a lot of them, but some.
I'm going to roll the intro.
Get nice and close.
All right, you guys are up.
Guys, the Pittsburgh Pirates have won 5 World Series.
Yeah.
2 of them were before sliced bread was invented. All of them were before I was born. My name's Benjamin Kepler,
I'm Ben Yukonis.
and this is the Wombo Combo Show.
That was funny.
Yeah, I thought you. I knew you'd like it. Yeah, the Pirates won two World Series before
really
sliced bread
necessarily-
was invented.
Yeah,
Before World War II. Before World War One. No, not World War One. Just 2.
Just 2.
Yeah,
it would've been
1909,
after World War
1920s, and then some in the 70s. Last one was 1979.
Yeah. So
Sell the team.
they signed I think they re-signed Adam Frazier. Remember him?
Great. What's he going to do? Sell hot dogs? Throw them in the stands?
Probably. I don't know.
Anyways, that was our little bit of Pittsburgh knowledge for you today. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. We're obviously going to be talking a little bit about the NFC Championship, a little bit about the AFC Championship, a little bit of how much we don't love the Super Bowl matchup, what we're going to, be rooting for in that Super Bowl matchup, how much we hate the Pro Bowl, and then we're going to cover a little bit of breaking NFL news.
The Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Dude, so dumb. So
Anyways,
dumb. You want to start NFC? You want to start AFC? How you feeling, brother?
Let's jump into the NFC game first.
NFC game? Okay. So first thing I want to say about this NFC game is not related to the actual game, but the fans. The Commanders took over Hard Rock Cafe in Philadelphia. That was their big accomplishment before the game.
Oh, really?
And then they put a bunch of garb all over Rocky,
Oh, wow.
the Rocky statue.
Surprised they didn't start a riot.
Yeah, well, it's Philadelphia, so there was a riot after
Well,
the
I mean,
game.
I'm just saying, obviously, because they won and are going to the Super Bowl again for the
Right.
second time in 3 years or something like that.
What the thing is this isn't the first time an opposing team has covered Rocky in their garb, right? But it's kind of like with the
someone
towel.
else did it. I forget who did it.
It's like the towel with the Steelers.
Yeah.
So like you don't really, you just let it happen kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Philadelphia fans didn't take any of that garb off. They left it on until after the game.
Yeah.
Obviously bad juju.
Yeah.
So don't do that kind of stuff, Commanders. Also, taking over the Hard Rock restaurant is like I don't know. That's one of the dumbest things I've heard of. Like, why did you do? What are you accomplishing? I was rooting for you.
It's just another restaurant.
Yeah, like good job. Like it's like if Browns fans came over and they were like,
They took over Permanis.
"Yeah, we took over Permanis on the South Side," and you're like, "All right, cool. Those waitresses are getting paid nice tonight." Anyways,
Yeah.
this game didn't end up being as close as we wanted it to. You actually seen Kenny Pickett, Will Shipley, the whole backup squad come into the football game towards the end. Things I did want to cover in it is the fact that Jaden Daniels was kind of bottled up.
He was.
A big thing.
Still had decent stats.
He still had decent stats. I think a big thing that they need is a real running back. I know that Brian Robinson Jr. is a decent running back.
Yeah,
But if you look like at his stats when he plays against these rival teams, he's dog.
He hasn't
shit.
been good the last 5 weeks, right?
Yeah, no.
Something like that. Like
Maybe even more. I give him 9 weeks to be completely honest
Yeah,
with you.
the
He's
one-
had one spurting game.
I think it was like the last or second to last game in the regular season. He had 8 yards. And
Yeah,
two
9 rushes
fumbles
for 8 yards against the Eagles.
and 2 fumbles.
Yes.
It's just
Yeah, so I think that when we're looking at the offseason, they really need to look at filling not only some wide receiver help. I understand that they
Yeah.
have good ones, but they could
they
have
good
better ones.
I think they can do that in free agency. This
For
year.
sure, they could take care of that in free agency. I think in the draft, the Washington Commanders really should look at a running back.
Yeah.
Second round.
Yeah.
First round,
Second
maybe
rounder.
get like a guard or a tackle, something of that nature to help with protecting Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I'm just looking at their
At where they're
picking
at.
29.
Yeah, they're picking 29, so it's not looking too fly for a white guy right now for them.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what they would do in the first round, to be honest. in the
they'll
draft.
probably end up with one of the best defensive players.
Okay.
They could really use a secondary as well. That's
They
the other
could,
thing.
yeah. They could use a corner or a safety.
Mm-hmm. Real cool thing out of this game, it was one of our favorite player-esque. His mural is behind us. You watched it live with me. Frankie Louvu, dude.
Yeah.
He was like, I am done. I am over the tush push. I'm just going to jump the line over and over again. It had those vibes of Polamalu pulling down Flacco or pulling down Kerry Collins.
Yeah.
Jumping that line. The crazy thing that came out of it was the penalty or the potential penalty.
That's one of the dumbest rules I've ever heard
Now,
in my life.
Do you know that rule has existed for almost 50 years?
No, but it's
Yeah.
stupid and
It
like,
just doesn't come up very
Yeah.
often. It doesn't come up very often, but that has always been a rule, NFL fans. I know a lot of people were sounding off on that, like, where is this new rule coming from? I get what you're coming from. I get what you're saying. It kind of sounds silly.
It's awful.
It's there for protection for trolling. That's what it's there for.
Screw that.
I get it, but it's there to protect trolling so that the team can't do the same thing over and over again to prolong the game from finishing.
Yeah, what did you say there, producer Paul?
The tush push itself is kind of trolly, isn't it? So like
It is.
I
yeah, it
agree.
is.
I
Yeah.
feel like they
agree.
could throw the
That's-
flag the other way around too.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But, I mean-
I think that the tush push, you've heard me spiel about this a
Yeah, we've
million
both
times.
complained about it. Like
It's a rugby play. It's not an NFL play. I don't love it for the quality of the NFL. Philadelphia loves it. I get that, but then their excuse would be, well, you could do it too. You just can't figure out how to.
Yeah.
It's just the fact of the matter that I don't think that anybody should be learning how to. I don't think it's a football play.
I don't think it is
Yeah.
either.
So more power to Frankie Louvu.
It's just a dumb. That whole scenario was just dumb.
It was because it took like
Like-
what, a whole 90 seconds of just like us watching the screen going, okay,
Yeah, like
okay, again.
You're just delaying the inevitable that they were going to score.
Right.
Like,
I don't know. I hate it.
So-
I'm not going to be one to sit here and be how I was in the past and continue to complain a lot about the tush push. I just think it's something that isn't good quality football. Same thing as Patrick Mahomes flopping. I think those are both things that we could live without as NFL fans, right? I mean,
100%.
so
100%.
other things in this game, it's going to be the Eagles, obviously, and they're going to be fully set with their whole entire team outside of like Brandon Graham for this upcoming Super Bowl game.
Yeah, no, I think
looking
they're
good.
going in pretty healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You
Saquon
know,
killed it. in this game, by the
Saquon
way.
killed it.
I
3
did-
touchdowns. Like,
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't give him his flowers. Saquon killed it in this game. He only had 15 rushes and had 118 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's probably the only thing I'm actually really going to root for in the Super Bowl this year.
I agree with you.
Is for Barkley to get his.
100%. I'm only rooting for Barkley. I know that there's some Eagle fans in our live here and that watch our show. I'm rooting for Barkley. So
Yeah.
when I watch the game and you're like seeing me go, yes, when the Eagles score and it's Saquon Barkley, it's strictly so he gets the Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
and league
Yeah.
MVP. Because I think if they win the Super Bowl, there's a excuse to give it to him.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
it's-
after right now. Let's not get it twisted. We don't have to argue about it, but I'm just not rooting for the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm not rooting for the Eagles. Definitely not rooting for the
Rachel in the
Chiefs.
chat.
Yeah, I would
Rachel in the
rather
chat.
jump off a bridge than
So
root for the
Rachel's
Chiefs.
in the chat.
Rach,
Rachel's in the
she's
chat, and she doesn't
big
appreciate
Eagles
this.
fan.
She doesn't.
She's big.
You don't have to
Eagles fan.
appreciate it, Rachel. It's fine. We're just
Terry,
not rooting for the Eagles.
Terry, who's a
We're rooting
Commanders
for
fan,
Barkley.
he says I ain't rooting for nothing.
Terry's done.
That's funny. That's funny. Let's hop into this AFC game here real quick because there's a lot of controversy in this one. We watched this one live.
This game, man. It was like anytime the Bills had any type of momentum, the refs came in,
Dude, it was so
to
funny.
kill it. Like,
It was so funny because we watched it live with everyone else. And, at this point in time in the season, you are watching the game with fans of every team because their teams are all done. There's maybe 1-2 guys in the chat who aren't nervous enough to be sitting on their couch going like this, watching the football game, who are, watching a live coverage. But, so anytime something significant would happen that could potentially change the game, the refs implemented themselves in. I want to bring you back. Do you remember in the third quarter, the second half started and the Bills were hot. They were winning the game, and everyone in chat was like, "All right, let's go." And I said, "No." And you agreed with me on this. I said, "Wait, the refs are staying out of the third quarter so they can be a big wreck in the fourth quarter." And that's exactly what they were.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
So it's just, and like the questionable 4th and 1s.
That's something that I wanted to make sure that we covered. The Josh Allen sneak.
Yeah.
On 4th and inches.
Yeah, dude.
My guy, that was a first down.
He was over the line the game. It was very clear. Yeah. Especially from the camera view that was up top, the eye in the sky.
Yeah.
You could see the line. You could see Allen reach the ball over the line.
You could see where he had the ball. Yeah.
He had it over the line.
Yes.
The gain. It was a first down. And like this is something that the not the XFL anymore, the UFL, the merger between the XFL and USFL.
Yes.
Whatever. They put chips in the football.
I know, and I love that idea. And they're on the pylons too, and the receptors. So as soon as that ball goes over in any way, shape, or form, they know. They get a green light.
Yeah. Instead of trying to use your eyes to see if he crossed the line, the gain, or whatever.
Yeah, like come on,
man.
We're using chains.
We have the technology. Let's use it.
Yeah.
Like
it is the year 2025, and we're depending on 2 men in their late 50s to carry chains on buoys out onto the field.
And it's their part-time job.
Like, come on, guys. Like, what is that?
It's absolutely ridiculous, man.
I don't know. Maybe that deep search or whatever the heck that new AI that came out can help us out. And
something. I mean, like this is absolute bullshit. Like,
super stupid. Biggest player for the Bills in this game. I know Josh Allen had a great game, and James Cook though.
Yeah, James Cook had
a great game. He's one of the players being added into the Pro Bowl now.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think of anyone, he kind of deserves it. He had, I think, the most rushing touchdowns on the season of any running back. Is that not right? If not, he was up there in the top with Barkley. He had a ton of touchdowns. Check that out for me while I cover the rest of this. The other person I wanted to mention from the Bills side of the football, guys, is a name that you don't always hear, but towards the end of the season, especially in the playoffs, became a big factor for Josh Allen, and that's old Mr. No Shoes, Mac Hollins. Dude, Mac Hollins.
He had key
big
catches.
plays.
Yeah, big plays.
Big plays. 73 yards and a touchdown in this one on 3 catches. Maybe that doesn't say a lot to you, but if you watch the game, each one of those 73 yards was in an important point in time in the game, plus that touchdown as well. But James Cook, like I mentioned, he had over 100 yards from scrimmage in those 2 touchdowns. He had a great game. If you're looking at the other side of the football, I think we all heard this guy's name 2 million times throughout this football game. And that's Xavier Worthy. He was used a ton. They started out using Hollywood Brown the most. Then they moved forward and used Worthy for a good portion of this game. He had 2 rushes. He had 6 catches, 85 yards, a touchdown. It was a great game for him. Patrick Mahomes with 2 rushing touchdowns as well. Miserable to watch that football game. I just there isn't anything on the Chiefs that there isn't like a rookie. Like, I don't like Worthy. Like, there's nothing about the Chiefs that makes me say, oh, I'd root for them in this facet.
No,
like at
absolutely not.
Was I right about Cook?
He's tied with 16.
Okay,
so Derrick Henry, Cook, and
Saquon
Henry, Cook, and Gibbs.
Oh, Gibbs.
All had 16 rushing touchdowns.
Who was 4? Josh
4
Jacobs.
was Josh Jacobs.
Okay, and I'm sure Jalen Hurts fits in there somewhere.
15.
Yep, with the tush push. So yeah,
Jacobs had 15. Hurts had 14.
Yeah, and
he was in the top 5.
Okay, they're not all tush pushes, but a lot of them.
The majority of them were tush pushes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Another thing I did want to mention, we kind of talked about this in the live about the Bills and Chiefs game. You didn't see a ton of Taylor Swift on the television.
They only showed her a couple times.
I'm not
It wasn't
gonna lie.
as much I think the NFL is taking notice. Hey, we don't want to see this dumb broad
It's just
on the screen.
I don't hate Taylor Swift. I have nothing against her. It's just they don't show anyone else's girlfriend on the television screen.
they
So
don't,
why are we showing her?
Well, when Tony
I
Romo was
understand
dating Jessica Simpson, they showed her.
Okay, yeah, but that's a little different.
Remember, guys, remember that?
She
When
was
Tony Romo.
Yeah, she was
funny.
also in the news during that time period, being absolutely ridiculous and caught for lip syncing too. So that's kind of what made her extremely
I
popular.
thought it was her sister that was caught lips.
Oh, Brittany. Yeah.
No, Ashley Simpson.
Ashley. Yeah, you're right. It is Ashley. It is Ashley. What's with Jessica?
Yeah, Jessica.
I was
Simpson.
confusing the two. I don't even remember Jessica Simpson.
Blonde.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I mean, like, I don't remember like any of her music or anything she did. She was on a TV show, I feel like.
Yeah,
Chicken
and she
of the
did some.
Sea.
Chicken of the
She, like,
Sea.
confused. She thought tuna was like chicken or something. I don't remember how the joke
Oh,
went. Somebody
no,
will
I
know.
do remember
I
that.
was-
Yeah, everyone was making fun of her and being like, yeah, for sure. I do remember that. Adam is over in YouTube saying Ertz isn't getting any younger. Dude, I think he stays there. And Derpy,
He might retire.
no, he's not retiring. He already
not?
announced it.
He's not-
He
he's
announced
coming
he's not
back?
retiring. Yep, one more year for the old man, for Mr. Reliable. Derpy's in chat. He's talking about what if the NFL sets it up so that Kelsey wins the Super Bowl and then proposes to Taylor Swift live on television for more views. He ain't wrong, really, though.
I know, but don't
I mean,
do it.
do you know how much money the NFL would make off of that?
Oh,
So much.
I really don't want to punch a TV.
There would be so many of those ugly T-shirts all over the TikTok shop that people
my
would be
goodness.
trying to peddle to
That
people.
would be the worst.
Yeah, it would be the
Ever.
worst.
It'd be the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it would turn the NFL into a soap opera.
Oh,
that's
my
for sure.
goodness.
Is there
Can we
anything
just
else?
Get back to football.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. Is there anything else from this game that you really wanted to cover, from the rest to the field goal kicking to the fans? Anything?
Well, we talked about James Cook. He had that nice touchdown run where the spaceman stretch
Yeah.
to get it across.
That
the goal
was
line.
nice.
That was cool. Other than that, I mean,
It was what we
it's
expected.
just- it was exactly what I expected.
We've seen this 4 times already.
Yeah.
It was like we watched
it's
the
just-
same movie again, but like they changed the coloring. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
it's
more high
Groundhog-
definition.
We're in Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
we're watching the same things over and over and over again. It's just like, can we get something new here?
Please.
can
I made a
somebody
post.
Do something.
Do you remember the Bengals and Rams Super Bowl?
Yeah.
God, do I miss those days.
That was a good Super Bowl
It
too.
was,
That was
too.
a good Super Bowl.
And now we have to watch the Eagles and Chiefs again. I'll quit complaining about it. What I do want to ask you, Ben, we kind of hinted on it. Oh, go ahead. Do you have something?
People are. I heard on the radio that this guy. He was just like a quick little segment in between shows and whatever.
Okay.
Talking about how the Chiefs dynasty is the best dynasty there ever was.
If they win 3 in a row, I mean,
If they win 3 in a row, but I mean,
if not, they're the Steelers.
yeah.
Ti-
Well, no.
Bradshaw.
Yeah. Well, if they win, they'll still have won 4 in 6 years, and then they'll have the three-peat, which no team has ever done. But I mean, best dynasty ever.
I know. Well, what they're saying, what I've also heard on your point is that and a lot of announcers are saying that we should be thankful to be able to watch this. This is LeBron-esque. This is Michael Jordan-esque. We shouldn't be hating on Patrick Mahomes. We should be loving the fact that he is going to three-peat, him and Travis Kelce and the superstars that they're able to bring along with them. And I'm like, brother, absolutely not. I'm sorry. That's not how that works. Do you think people were rooting for Michael Jordan back in the day?
No.
Some were, but a lot weren't.
Yeah.
That's just how that goes.
Especially people in Detroit. But, empires rise and fall.
100%. And, there's always greatness always gets hated on.
Yeah.
So I will give Patrick Mahomes that he has greatness, but you deserve the hate that you get while you're in the process. It's part of the it's part of the process.
Plus it's just the way he plays annoys the piss out of me.
Yeah.
His whiny little stupid Kermit voice, his stupid curly hair,
I believe it.
his stupid flopping on the sideline, his
The
talking to the
floppings.
refs, hey, let me know when this guy's getting too close to me.
No.
Shut up, dude. Play
Yeah.
football.
Yeah, just
Like-
play football. It's Tom Brady towards the end of his New England career. I feel like we forget Tom Brady being like that because he washed himself of it in 2 years in Tampa Bay with struggles and everything.
Yeah, he did watch. And before, I mean, early in their first run, their first dynasty run in the early 2000s, he was like a likable guy.
Yeah, no, I can agree with you on that.
So-
He wasn't hated.
Yeah.
It was the fact that he was good that made you not like him.
Yeah.
Not that he was doing
Yeah,
things.
and he had a cooler story than Mahomes.
100%,
He was a sixth round pick. He came in due to an injury for Bledsoe and
Yes.
took over the team.
Yeah, no, 100%. And then
Unlike
Bledsoe came
Mahomes,
back.
unlike Mahomes, who was in line to take the starting job whenever they got rid of Alex Smith in Kansas City.
Here's something on that.
As a first round pick,
Do you remember how they got that pick?
they traded up.
With who?
Oh,
Chat. See if you can beat him to it.
Oh, I
Who did the
forgot.
Chiefs
I
trade with
forget
to
who-
get Patrick Mahomes?
man, they traded up to number 10, right?
They traded up to number 10. You're on a good streak. They gave up 3 picks, all of which are all pro players. Terry got it before you. Read the screen.
The Bills.
It was the Bills.
Wow.
Yes, that's who they
Thank you,
traded
Terry.
up with.
Thank you, Terry. I wouldn't have guessed the Bills.
Yes,
But-
they traded
but
up with
thanks,
the
Terry.
Bills.
That's crazy.
So that's what's haunting them right now. That trade.
Yeah,
How crazy is that, right?
that's pretty wild.
Isn't that nuts?
That's pretty wild.
One thing I wanted to ask you about, in relation to what's going on in the NFL right now. Now that you've seen, we've been talking about this week over week, and I've kind of been asking him his opinion as we go and giving mine. The MVP race, has it changed for you in your mind? Because I know that a couple weeks ago we were all, dude, it's Lamar Jackson's, but if he doesn't beat Josh Allen, maybe the torch gets passed on to Josh Allen. Now Josh Allen has lost to Patrick Mahomes. Is it now changed over to Saquon Barkley or Patrick Mahomes instead?
I'd like to see Barkley get it.
Do you think that he's actually leading a race with a confident yes? He's having the best running back year in existence.
See, me personally, if I had a vote for MVP,
Yeah.
I'm voting for Barkley.
One day we'll get press votes. One day we'll.
Yeah. if I ever have a press vote,
Yeah.
or if I had one this year, I would vote for Barkley.
You would vote for Barkley.
Yes,
Okay.
because he got over 2,000 yards. He's having an insane postseason right
Dude,
now.
he's averaging like 3 touchdowns a game in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, what,
So,
Literally
I mean,
first
like-
play of the game, too, 60-yarder, right?
Yeah,
he took the first. Thank you, Paul.
If they took the postseason into account for the award, which they probably just should, because they do,
They
even
should.
though they're not supposed to, it's Saquon.
Right.
I think it's sick, especially if he comes in the Super Bowl, wins the Super Bowl, and gets the MVP.
yeah,
of the Super Bowl,
and gets 3 more touchdowns.
Give him the MVP for the year.
Yeah, I kind of like what Paul said a little bit there, Ben. And I agree with you that Saquon, in my mind, because of the remaining players left, he's still playing, and he is still the biggest, most valuable player to his team. That's what the
100%.
award is, right?
100%.
But Paul did make a point that this is supposed to be something that is based on the regular season only. However, the vote doesn't happen until after the playoffs, which
Yeah.
is wild.
Like we don't know for like another 2 weeks after the Super Bowl.
Do you think that do you think that they actually take the playoffs into consideration for this? Because Saquon, obviously, we already read off some running back stats.
I don't think they do because
He doesn't have the most touchdowns.
Lamar Jackson's won it twice, and he hasn't done great in the playoffs.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers won it back-to-back years. He hasn't been in the Super Bowl since 2010.
Since he beat us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think they necessarily. I don't think they consider what they do in the postseason for the award.
Right. I think your Aaron Rodgers example was a really good one because he lost in the NFC Championship game.
Yes.
And still won the award.
Mm-hmm.
He had the most yards. He had the most touchdowns. The stats were immaculate. Don't get me wrong.
His touchdown to interception ratio for those years were insane.
Yeah, it was like 48-12 or something.
It was
like,
less than that, dude. It was
nuts.
under 10 interceptions.
You're right. You're right. You're right. And he had like almost 5,000-ish yards.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, but that's in retrospect, what I wanted to say on that's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He has those stats this season, and he has them on his legs too. Mm-hmm. So
But I mean,
It's hard, it's going to be hard to pick.
yeah.
I think, let me ask you this. If it's just regular season and they don't, they are true to the form of this is a regular season award, who wins it based off of the regular season? Because I know you're going to tell me Barkley should win it, and I will agree with you that Barkley should win it if playoffs are included because of his involvement with the Eagles in this playoffs.
Yeah. But if it's just regular season,
It's just regular season. Because
Jackson.
it's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I would say it's Lamar Jackson as well. I think Josh Allen would be number 2, and I think Joe Burrow is a clean number 3 slot if it's regular season. Because Joe Burrow's numbers are absolutely insane.
yeah.
They are.
If the Bengals, if one of those games if a couple of those games would have went their way,
By field goals.
they would have been 11-6, 11-6, 11-6, 10-7 in the playoffs. Probably would have kicked the Steelers out.
No. I agree with you. I agree with you completely. And
So-
you're just building my point. I 100% think that Joe probably had a career year.
Oh, he definitely had a career
You
year.
know?
He stayed healthy all year.
Let us know in the chat who you
It
think.
was just if the Bengals would have had a better season, he would have been the MVP for me.
I don't even know who
If
this
they would have
is.
made the playoffs, he would have been the MVP. Chat, let us know who you think
Yeah, I would
is
say
the regular season
Adam says
MVP,
Alec Pierce.
and
I
then-
don't even know who that is. It's Alec Pierce. Is that,
Alec
He's the
Pierce.
wide receiver for the Colts.
I'm assuming
Okay,
Red
okay.
said that or Adam.
I
Yeah.
was just say I knew it was
But
funny. I just
yeah,
didn't
let us
know.
know. Other things I did want to talk about, Ben. There has been a lot of moving so far.
Yes.
Of staff from team to team to team.
New hires, head coach hirings, new coordinator hires.
All across the board. I wanted to read a couple of them off to you. I want you to, as I go through them, let me know who is the most shocking to you, who do you think is going to be the best fit, and who is probably getting fired at the end of the season.
Okay.
All righty? So the first one I have for you is going to be Dallas's.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know both of their hires. Maybe you know one, but I'm not sure you heard the second
the
one
head
yet.
coach.
The head coach you heard about, but they hired
sure.
a DC this morning.
Oh, really?
Wait till you hear who
Yeah, I
it
didn't hear
is.
about this.
So the Dallas Cowboys have gone from within organization, and they've hired Brian Schottenheimer as their new head coach. He's never been a head coach before. Jerry Jones, I'm
Isn't
not
he
going
the
to lie.
son of Marty Schottenheimer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's something funny about it, though. When Jerry Jones was interviewed about it, he goes, "Yep, I'm not looking for any glory holes here. We're going straight to it." And I'm like, bro, that was not the right word to use there, Jerry. I know that you're in your 80s, but glory hole doesn't mean the same thing anymore. But so they got Schottenheimer. That's kind of shocking, right? I mean, the fact that
I thought Deion Sanders was like the leading candidate for that
all kinds of
the
names. It's
head
Dallas.
coach. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Everyone. If you're a
big name.
coach, if you're a coach who's up for a head coaching position, you want to coach the Dallas Cowboys because of the brand. They're always on TV. You know, you're going to make a lot of money doing it for even just 1 year,
Yeah.
even if you suck.
No, 100%.
But
I got one for you, though, on this one. How about this? This is their defensive coordinator hire, Matt Eberflus.
Matt Eberflus.
Yes. Do you know what his job was before he became the head coach of the Bears? What he used to do?
Oh man.
He was the defensive coordinator
Yeah.
for the Colts when they were good.
Yeah, he was.
He was very good at it.
Yeah.
So that might be a good hire. It's a crazy one, though.
I think. I think Eberflus is a better coordinator than
100%. 100%. I agree with you. I think the Eberflus is way better at coordinator position, not being in charge. You obviously seen with the Bears that he had no control over the locker room. They didn't really think of him as boss man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't hold that Mike Tomlin-esque he's unk in the room and everyone follows what he does kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Here's another one I got for you. This one had a little bit of controversy to it. This one was the beginning or end of last week, rather's controversy.
Yeah.
That Liam Cohen hire. Did you hear anything about him?
I don't even know who that is.
Okay, well, let me fill you in. Liam Cohen, he was the offensive coordinator for Baker Mayfield this year at Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
Okay. The Jacksonville Jaguars requested a interview with him. So he goes down and interviews.
Did they hire him?
Tampa Bay he goes back from the Jags without signing anything. Back to Tampa Bay. They make him an offer to make him the highest paid offensive coordinator in the league. He reads over the contract, sneaks on back down to Jacksonville, and becomes the head coach while they're calling him. No one can find him. They're like, where is Liam Cohen gone? He's not in the building. He's not anywhere in Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's because he's over in Jacksonville, which isn't very far away, signing a contract to be the head coach. He's now the head coach. If you've seen any of his press conference.
I did. I actually did see that. I didn't know. I thought I saw that he was like Duval, and I'm like Duval. You're dumb,
dude. I mean, that was probably the corniest way that you could have possibly said Duval.
Have fun with the most overrated quarterback in the league.
We'll see what comes out of that. He did do great with Baker Mayfield this year. We can't lie there. Baker had a great season. He was
Baker Mayfield
second best fantasy quarterback in all of fantasy football, and it was great in regular football as well. I know that they don't really pay attention to fantasy football in the NFL.
Baker's a baller. I love
he is
Baker
a baller.
Mayfield.
Here's my next hire for you. I like this one a lot, and it also has a little bit of past rivalry to it.
Okay.
This is the Raiders. They went out and got Pete Carroll.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, weird flex, but okay.
Here's why. Him and the head coach of the Chargers are rivals all throughout their career.
Really?
Remember,
Harbaugh.
Let's think about this. Harbaugh, in college, he had to play against USC when he was a college coach. Mm-hmm. Then he came to the NFL, and you know who he was a coach
Stanford.
He was at Stanford,
right? Yeah.
Versus USC,
yeah.
So California rivalry.
Yeah.
Then Seahawks, 49ers rivalry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then there's another one in there that I can't remember off the top of my head that they're rivals because of. And now, Chargers, Raiders. So it's like they followed each other around their entire careers.
That's kind of funny.
At the press conference, there was a lot of players who showed up in support for Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Max Crosby was in the building in the background, just watching, just to be there for the head coach. Mm-hmm. Another thing I wanted to mention is Marshawn Lynch showed up in the middle and gave a big old Raiders in the middle of it. So that's cool to see. I think this is a good hire for the culture of the Raiders. After they've moved out of Oakland, they're over in Vegas. Yeah. They're kind of an unidentified team when it comes to who are they and what are they good at, what are they going to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? Moving forward, I think that adding this head coach is going to be a great move for them. You could tell Max Crosby, their captain, loved it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I mean, it could work out for them. They don't have a quarterback, but it could work out for them.
Yeah, he gets the roster going. He does. Does he not though? He does. For an old guy running up and down the field, he's always getting them going. Yeah. I think he's going to be a morale boost for the Raiders.
So
where do they pick?
They pick 6.
Yeah.
So
maybe maybe I'll take the Raiders in this draft instead. I don't know. We'll have to see if we can get a Raiders fan.
Will Shooter follow them? Probably not. Maybe.
But I like
they need
what
a
Terry
quarterback
said.
in Oakland. They need a quarterback in Las Vegas.
Guess who it's going to be? I think it's going to be Russell Wilson.
You think it's going to be Russell Wilson?
Yeah, I think Russell Wilson goes back over there. I absolutely do. I think we have Justin Fields next year, and Russell Wilson gets coaxed by Tom Brady and Carroll to come play over in Las Vegas. I absolutely think so.
I hope you're right because I'm already sick of his toxic positivity.
Yeah, I don't love it either. I do not love it either.
It's like, bro, you guys lost 6 straight games in the year, and then you're still like wishful thinking you're gonna get signed here and play.
I feel like that's why he doesn't fit.
I don't even want to talk about those 6 losses.
Yeah, no, and that doesn't. Yeah,
I don't think.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah,
it's a weird fit on the Raiders.
On the Raiders?
Yeah, because he's all like happy-go-lucky. And
yeah, for sure. It's a different attitude. Than Raiders fans are. They want to be dirty.
They're
playing.
Mean,
and,
dirty,
yes.
Absolutely poke you in the eye when you're down on piles and everything like that. Like
okay,
that's more 70s Raiders.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's when they could get really mean and dirty. Like,
dude,
they
were known for
killers back then.
They were known for it. They were known for it.
Everyone had killers back in the 70s, or
Yeah, literally. Next hire I got for you
is a legal tackle.
No, facts. You could literally take a guy's head off. Here's my next one for you. Aaron Glenn, Jets.
Yeah, he's their defensive coordinator now.
No, he's their head coach.
He's their head coach?
Yes, he was the defensive coordinator for the Lions this season.
Oh, yeah, that's where I heard that. I mixed it up.
Yes. So not only that, but he was drafted by the Jets.
Yes, he was.
So Pretty cool comeback story. He said in his press conference, he's been waiting for this day to happen. He's been dreaming of it his whole life to be the coach of the team that drafted him. He said, "We're the New York freaking Jets, and we're gonna make sure that we play like it." Well, that doesn't mean very good stuff. Another thing I wanted to add on this:
they haven't been in the playoffs since
a long time, since Sanchez.
I think it's 14 years.
Something like that. What I wanted to ask you is this. Do you think signing a defensive-minded coach was the right idea for the Jets?
Well, they're not going to have Aaron Rodgers next year.
You think?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's not going to be there.
All right.
I mean, maybe.
They
got a
building
good
from the
defense.
ground up?
They got a good defensive squad.
They do. They do have a good defense, but they don't have an offense.
They don't have an offense.
They've got
they're
the tools.
Yeah, they're another team that's going to need a quarterback soon.
Yeah, and
they pick after the Raiders.
Yeah, they're picking 7. So I mean, there's not going to be really anybody available at that point in time.
I mean, if it's going to create some sort of stability with the Jets
on one side of the field, yeah, I could see
because that's probably going to happen. It'll create some sort of stability with the team and the franchise.
Steelers.
Yeah, do like a Pittsburgh Steelers-esque.
Yeah.
But I mean, the owner was like, I got to do better.
The owner, he sure
Jets
does need to
owner
do
was
better.
Like, I got to be a better owner. But yeah, that's Derpy's saying the Jets are just a terrible organization.
Yeah, maybe not listen to your kids on.
Yeah, maybe not listen to your
free
kids.
Agency and draft people due to Madden ratings.
Yeah, because they're Madden ratings. You stupid idiot! You're an NFL owner and you're looking at Madden ratings. Get the hell out of here! How dumb is that?
Send Pickens to the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. What?
But yeah, Aaron Glenn, I like what you said. I think building from the defense back maybe is their mentality. Maybe that's something that the future holds. Maybe no Aaron Rodgers, like you mentioned. Maybe we can weasel Garrett Wilson off of him. I'm going to just keep praying that that's a possibility.
I don't think we could get Garrett Wilson just with George Pickens.
No, then just trade a first-round pick if Mbuka isn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Mbuka's not there, just trade. Just trade a first-round pick.
Send George in a first.
No, not George.
Not George.
Just the first.
Just the first.
Yeah, I don't think Garrett Wilson's worth more than the first.
I can. Well, yeah, I mean, first-round draft pick. And,
yeah, just swap out a
offensive
first.
rookie of the year. Hasn't played with a good quarterback ever.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers, but he's a shell of himself.
Yeah, I know.
So,
do you think he's worth more than the first?
Garrett? No.
Yeah,
I think a first
is what he suffices. Yeah, like maybe you give a first and a second, and you get a third back or something like that.
Yeah, something like you give a
conditional.
Yeah, you know the word.
I knew you were gonna get to it, guys. While you're watching along, remember today we are going to be hosting a mock draft after the show. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you drop what team you want to be. We'll make sure we get it highlighted and we'll add you in. Ben, next team I wanted to talk about is the Chicago Bears. Yeah. They got Ben Johnson. We kind of already talked about that a little bit.
They got Ben Johnson from the Lions.
They also got Antoine Randall L. He is now moved.
Yeah, I saw that.
So there's a couple guys going down there.
He's making a lateral move, right? Still just a wide receiver.
He's assistant head coach.
Assistant head coach.
But also wide receiver.
Yeah, assistant head coach, wide receiver coach. Okay. Yeah.
So it's an upgrade lateral move. It's a slash move.
I think that's going to be really good for Roma Dunze.
Yep, and Caleb Williams.
Dude,
Randall L was a quarterback in college and a wide receiver. So,
yeah.
I mean, the dude is – I love Randall L as a Steeler guy. So, I mean, I cannot hate that at all. Terry says he didn't see Randall L moving. Well, dude, he would like him too as a Commanders fan because Randall L had a pretty decent career with the Commanders.
He played there for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, not named the Commanders, but the Commanders.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Last hire, Ben, I had for you for tonight. This is the Patriots. They went and got Vrabel.
They did.
And then they went and got McDaniels.
Yeah, I heard that. They're just bringing the band back.
They're bringing the boys back to town. Do you like it?
No.
I don't like it either. Everyone's saying it's the best move. I don't think it is the best move.
I mean, McDaniels is a good offensive coordinator, but I don't know.
It's the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the thing that kept McDaniels...
It just feels like the Empire is going to strike back.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It seems like they're going to somehow be 11-4 next year at some point in time.
Yeah.
You're like, what the heck, man?
What
How are the
happened?
Patriots back?
Why are they back?
Patriots and the Steelers are top of their divisions right now, and then they'll both lose at the playoffs.
Yeah, to Mahomes and the refs.
Other thing I did want to cover with you, Ben, today. The last coach was the Lions have replaced Ben Johnson officially.
Okay.
They went and got who was their old passing game coordinator. His name is John Morton. John Morton. So now John Morton was under Ben Johnson. Okay. They did really well. He went on to go to the Broncos this last season.
Yeah.
Did well with the
They did
Broncos.
really well.
He's coming back as the offensive coordinator now for Detroit. So not really an in-house, but kind of in-house.
Yeah, kind of in-house. Just bringing back a familiar
face.
Yeah,
Exactly. I did
Who's
want
done
to.
well, unlike Tomlin, who brings back familiar faces who haven't done shit in the NFL.
That's a topic for another day because
I
I'll go 2 hours on it.
We'll save that for
I'll go a year on it.
We need content for Tuesday.
Some
so
Pro Bowl
don't
ads that
use
I
it
wanted
all.
to talk about. Oh, Paul, I didn't hear you. What was it?
I said we need content for Tuesday, so don't use it all.
Yeah, no,
We
yeah.
got one more
You
Tuesday.
can't do
we gotta
everything
get
at
through
once.
here,
Yeah,
boys.
that's absolutely
Right.
right. Pro Bowl ads. I wanted to talk to you about them because they're a little silly. I don't think they're very deserving. They're even more destroying the Pro Bowl that used to be so cool when I was a little kid. Dude, do you remember?
Yeah.
We kind of talked about this a little bit during the live watch. Do you like remembering playing against? You would have one team in blue, one team in white, or one team in red, one team in white, and they would all wear their own helmets. So you would have all these different helmets across the screen. You'd have Chad Ochocinco, Terrell Owens,
Like
all
Ben, Peyton Manning, like
the coolest setup of players playing a game of football that they're playing hard in. Don't get me wrong.
They play hard in, but
They're
like,
not gonna-
It wasn't like they
like
didn't
they're
go
gonna hurt each
hard,
other.
hard, but
Yeah.
they made it
Early 90s, they went hard.
Oh yeah.
They did.
Well, the last time they went hard was, remember when this man
Yeah.
lit up the punter?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the Pro Bowl. I love you, Sean. But yeah, see, that's my thing. It's not the same quality anymore. Like, I tell you right now, there isn't enough pleases that someone could ask me to give coverage of the Pro Bowl. I mean, maybe
Don't ask me about the Pro Bowl. I don't follow it. I don't care about it. It's just a dumb here you go award for doing good for the regular season. And sometimes not even, because you get Tyler Huntley in the Pro Bowl.
Let me give you this list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Number one, let me go through them all, and then you give me your reaction. Give me a facial reaction if there's anyone crazy in there to you. There's only a few. I only wrote down the 5 they changed today. Okay? So the first one they changed in, Drake May is now in. Your second one, Ben, make sure you stay down there because Russell Wilson is going to the Pro Bowl, my brother.
What?
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Why is he going to the Pro Bowl?
Russell Wilson is in the Pro Bowl now somehow.
He does not deserve to go to the Pro Bowl at all.
Okay. Next one, probably the only deserving.
What?
There's 3 deserving guys maybe on this list. Second guy, or third guy, Baker Mayfield. Don't know which guy I'm on. Baker Mayfield. I think that's a deserving
He's
one.
deserving of the
People
Pro
want to
Bowl.
watch him play.
He had a career year.
He had a great year.
He had a great year. He's deserving of that. That's not crazy.
I like watching when they do the only thing.
Play half the year.
What?
Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson didn't even play half the year. Yeah. The only thing I like in the entirety of the Pro Bowl is when they do the quarterback drill, where they throw the ball at the moving targets.
That's not even that cool as what they used to do.
I know, but that's the only thing that I like in the whole thing. So at least we'll get to see.
They used to do cool stuff in the Pro Bowl. Like they did the bench press. Who can rep? I think it was like 225 for how many reps or whatever.
Okay, for defensive and offensive linemen and stuff like that.
Yeah. I remember the guy from he was on the Cowboys. I forget his name.
Offensive lineman?
Yeah, he was huge and strong. He was real strong. He did like 50, 60 reps.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
probably one of their left tackles or something like that.
Yeah, I forget.
Larry Allen.
Larry Allen.
Yeah, Larry Allen. Thank you, Terry, coming in hot.
Terry knows.
Thank
Thank
you,
the
you, Terry.
trivia
Appreciate
guy.
you, dog.
Terry Trivia. That's his nickname
Yeah.
now.
So Larry Allen, he repped like 50, 60
Oh
reps.
my
It's-
God.
It's nasty.
That's
It's
cool.
insane.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I feel like the Pro Bowl's completely deleted itself from being something to watch. Another guy who made it in, JSN. I think that one's a little deserving.
That's deserving. He had a nice year.
He had a great year, in my opinion.
He
And
had a
the
real
last
nice year.
guy
Established himself as wide receiver 1 up there in Seattle.
stole the job from DK Metcalf.
Yeah,
I mean,
easily.
last guy, James Cook. but I think he deserves it.
He was tied for the league.
Tied for the most
rushing touchdowns.
Absolutely. So I think he deserved it.
After only having like 3 last year or last season.
Yeah, last season he was spelled a ton, and he
Yeah.
was a huge disappointment in fantasy. This year, huge upside in fantasy
yeah.
for sure. For sure. Other than that, though, Pro Bowl, not something I'm looking forward to. I'm still looking forward to seeing what's happening with the coaches, because right after this Super Bowl, what starts happening is conversations about who's going where, who's getting extended, who's not getting extended. Steelers' end of things, the owner, Art Rooney, he says he either wants Justin Fields or Russell Wilson. Doesn't want to do the combo next season.
The answer is Justin Fields.
The answer is Justin Fields. And then he also wants to extend TJ Watt in this offseason. How do you feel about that in closing today? That'll be our closing topic. Any Steeler fans out there, Derpy, I know you're in the live. How do you feel about that information? Do you want to extend TJ? Is TJ extendable?
I would. I mean, I've heard all kinds of crazy takes that the Steelers should trade TJ Watt and George Pickens and move up in the draft and, go get somebody like a Shadur Sanders or something like that. But TJ Watt, to me, he's going to be a Steeler for life.
I think he's going to.
He seems like one of those guys who's going to, he was drafted here. He's going to play his entire career here. He's never going to go anywhere else. He's earned that.
Yeah. No,
in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's earned that in my opinion.
I
personally don't want to see him go anywhere else.
Okay. Is he worth the money that would be a detriment to the team? That's my question.
It depends on what they got to do. Something with Minka's contract. Minka's contract is trash now.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Minka's contract, so is Patrick Queen's. Because Patrick Queen's contract just got really...
We overpaid for Patrick Queen. I understand why we overpaid for Patrick Queen, because we needed someone to help solidify the middle of that defense.
I agree.
Which he had moments. He had good moments this year.
Some.
But majority of the time, he was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, he was pretty poo-poo.
So, but I think we should extend him.
Okay.
I want TJ Watt to be a Steeler, so I would extend him.
I hear you. Guys, let us know, you Steeler fans out there, what do you think? Pittsburgh Steelers are talking about extending TJ Watt for the remainder of his career. Do you think that's worth it? Do you think the monetary amount is going to be detrimental to what the Steelers can do in a possible, maybe not rebuild, but bringing in a fresh look of players? Let us know what you think. We'll respond back with you and start a conversation on that. Ben, is there anything else you wanted to cover today? I know we have our mock draft coming up. We got a lot of people waiting on us for that. Is there anything that happened this week that I maybe had forgotten about that you wanted to mention before we close out for today's show?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
The Steelers are back to the coaching carousel. The Steelers, they're not necessarily hiring anyone new.
Okay.
They're retaining Austin as the defensive
Oh, my
coordinator.
God. I hate it.
Yeah, I heard that, and I was like, can we,
I hate that.
We don't even have a sacrificial lamb to blame somebody for this year or something, because we're not getting rid of Tomlin. Arthur Smith's still going to be the offensive coordinator. Terrell Austin's still going to be the defensive coordinator. It's Tomlin's defense, but it's just nothing's going to change. Nothing is going to change with this team.
Nope.
So, and it's just
that's disappointing.
It is disappointing. So if any, that's why, just re-sign TJ Watt. I enjoy watching him play in the black and gold. I feel like he should always play in black and gold.
Dang, that stinks so bad. Guys, again, here's another one for Steeler fans out there. I know we don't have everyone as a Steeler fan as our listeners and viewers. Mm-hmm. But Steeler fans out there, let us know what you think. Was the signing of Terrell Austin a good thing or not so much? Do we need a scapegoat? Let us know. I kind of agree with Ben. I think he should have gotten the old-fashioned boot out the door.
Yep. So the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. The Steelers are insane.
Insane in the membrane.
So that's what I got.
All righty. If that's what you have for us, guys, if you are watching along and you are waiting for our live event, we're going to pop into that real soon here. I want to thank everybody who was live with us today during the podcast portion here
on
TikTok
everybody.
and on YouTube. Appreciate all you guys. We will be back in just about 2 or 3 minutes here. We're going to start up the second portion of it. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you again. Watching on TikTok, thank you again. Make sure that you're liking, subscribing, and then check us out on Spotify as well. We'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Peace. All right, I'm going to get that mouse.
Oh, yes. No, the teams that have been taken are the Browns, the Giants, the Saints, the Broncos, the Commanders, and the Eagles are what I have claimed. Braden, I got you for the Broncos. Who do you want? Bengals, right? Okay, cool. Can you mark off the Bengals for us? Nice. Craig says the Oilers. He's taking the Titans.
Derpy's over on YouTube asking if the Giants have been taken. If one of you can pull up YouTube chat too.
The Giants have been taken.
I took the Giants, Derpy, but if you want them, you can have them. I'll pick a different team. I'll give you the Giants.
Yeah, you wanted to be a different team anyways.
Parth just got back in as well. I'm thinking there's Red. There's Crawdaddy.
Okay, yeah, guys, we're lining up the draft. Let me know what teams you want. I have Ben as the Broncos. I have Derpy as the Giants. I got you, Parth, as the Eagles. Crawdaddy wants Panthers. Gotcha.
I'm the Browns.
Who did I say?
The Broncos.
Oh, yeah, I meant Browns.
I'm the Browns. I'm the Browns.
So teams taken are Browns, Giants, Panthers, Saints, Bengals, Broncos, Commanders, and Eagles. Those are the teams taken. Let me know if anybody else would like to join in our live draft.
Put the camera back up.
Okay, Alex, cool.
Squared away if you're ready, or do you need a minute still?
Give me one more second.
Yep.
One more second, because I want to write all of these down so I can call out their names. Guys, remember that as we go through this draft, I am going to put it. Last time we did 4 rounds. I think we're going to do 4 rounds again. And then I'm going to set it up to be realistic. And you will have 30 seconds for each one of your picks. So make sure you're ready for that. Crawdaddy, can you do 2 teams? I would let you do 2 teams, but then you would be able to trade with yourself, so I can't let you do it. You all right there, Ben? Big old burps.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to
So we
set
got
some rules
Parth
on no
as the
trading
Eagles.
future draft picks or anything? Because that's a little wild. Red, he spiced it up, but maybe a little too spicy.
Where is Red at? Is he in
I've seen him
YouTube?
jump into TikTok, and maybe I don't know if he's in the middle of something.
I don't know if he wants to be the Colts or not, or if Adam's here today, but the Colts are still available. Terry, no trades. You can make trades. You can make a trade if you want, but you have to be lickety-split about it, dude. You have to do it like immediately.
Well, I mean, with just 30 seconds, I mean, I think it'd be best to just not do trades.
We had them last time. They were quick enough.
True.
You know, they were quick enough.
And we might have gone over 30 seconds.
Yeah, we definitely
Every time.
Don't worry, guys. Today, I brought along the Jeopardy music.
Did you?
You can bring us back up on the screen, man.
Okay. Because I was going to say, so are you going to be playing that Jeopardy music in Discord, or are you going to play it just right into your mic? How are you going to do that?
I'll play it right into the mic.
Okay. I mean, if you, because we could set that up in Discord. I could capture it, but
I can hum it.
Okay. I can send you a link to the video.
then I would be in charge of everybody. I think if you play it
All right,
down
so
there for
Houday
your
is
laptop.
Alex, and he is the Bengals. just so I can call everyone's name out as we go. Guys, get ready. We're setting it all up here. Titans haven't been taken. If anybody wants the first pick, you are the Browns, Ben.
I am the Browns.
What up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back in. I know I've been
Hi,
talking
guys.
to you this entire time, but welcome back in.
You can see us now.
We're setting up the draft here. It's going to be on the screen. If you guys can see it well, please let me know.
And
I want to
can
make
make it
sure
full
that
screen.
you're able to read it. I will be scrolling through these for you
Whenever
so
we're
that you're able
in
to see.
need. Whenever we actually get it up,
Derpies,
but
the
for now, I'll just
Giants.
leave it picture in picture.
Can you do me a favor? We're going to need to be able to get to the 1 to 2. Can you bring that computer close enough that you can switch screens?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Let me just careful when you pull that jack. I don't know where those cables are tangled into.
Actually, I'm gonna go around and check.
If anybody else wants in, we are about to start the draft here in a couple seconds. It's going to be a live 4-round draft. Craig, you're the commissioner.
Yeah, there's good enough slack.
You want to hand me that helmet?
Yeah.
You can just sit it down right there.
There you go. Sweet.
Yeah, eventually I'd like to do something. The cables are just a mess because I don't want to make anything permanent because I want to change this all.
You guys like Ben's butt?
Yeah. It's a big one.
Appreciate you, Huda. I appreciate you, man. So we're just about set up here, guys. I'm going to take I gave Derpy the Giants, so I have to take a new team. I'll just take the Steelers. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I forgot LG with the Saints. Guys, last call. Anybody else want to be a part of our live mock draft? Please let me know right now, because if you don't, you're not going to be a part of it. Can you switch over to YouTube chat for me for 1 second so I can make sure nobody's over there? Adam wants the Colts. Okay, I got you, Adam. My fault, dog.
Wants the Colts.
Adam is in, and we are set. Let me get this set up with a nice average here so that it makes sense who teams are drafting in AI.
Oh man, I kind of
All
like the
right, I'm
dark
gonna give
look.
the
We
countdown
got like
of
a
1
moody,
minute.
like cinematic look going on right now for you.
Yeah,
guys.
Adam, I am. We're switching back and forth. My fault. Maybe there's a little bit of a delay. It looks like it might be behind an extra second from.
Yeah, the benefit of the Red app is I don't think there's like no character limit, and you can say what you want over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have both of them up, so that should include everybody. Adam, I did get you in case you missed it. I do have you. And well then fine, Derby. You can have the Steelers, and I will take the Giants. That's fine with me. Because originally I was going to take the Giants, so you can take the Steelers, and I'll take the Giants. No big deal, brother.
I'm not even at work, and something is in my eye.
You have something in your eye?
I always get something in my eye.
Well,
I have eye drops in the truck if you want them, Yak.
No, it's fixed.
There's a 3-second delay. Okay, that would make sense as to why, Crawdaddy. That would make sense. So here we go, guys. I'm going to get it started. We're not going to add anybody else in. Tap over to the TikTok real quick. Just make sure there wasn't any last second, guys. There isn't. Here we go. Got 4 rounds. It's on fast. Yeah, I want to make sure I didn't hit anything wrong. And start. All right, first pick is going to be you, Ben. You're going to be the first pick because there is no Titans. Titans took Cam Ward with the first pick. Who are the Cleveland Browns going to be taking?
I'm going to do this realistically, and they're going to take Travis Hunter.
They're going to take Travis Hunter with the second pick. Okay. That puts me on the clock as the Giants, and you know who I'm taking. If I can find him. Shadur Sanders off the board. Next pick is Crawdaddy with the Panthers. Crawdaddy, I'm going to scroll down. You let me know what you want. It says here that you need DL and DB. He's on the red app.
Make sure you give him a little bit extra time because of the delay.
Because he's got that delay. We'll start up the old Jeopardy music here. Crawdaddy, I am scrolling for you now, brother. You just let me know who you'd like to take.
Or if you want to see a certain position or whatever.
There we go. My phone is being crazy.
It was the Georgia D. The
Georgia D.
Georgia D end. I saw him.
McCall Williams.
McCall Williams.
Wow, you're taking him high. Okay, McCall
All right.
Williams off the board. Next on the clock is LG Jordan. LG Jordan, he's over on TikTok. LG, you are up. What is up, LG? Who you taking? He wants Will Campbell. He was already ready.
Will Campbell.
He's taking the tackle. Boom. Next on the clock is Adam. He's over on Red App.
Yep.
Adam, who would you like?
If you guys can pay attention, so it looks like the Alex, or wait, what was his name? Day. I already forget your name. I think it was Alex. You're gonna be. Looks like you're up next.
What?
Like
He's
after
just
this
calling out
pick,
who's
he'll
gonna
be
be
the
up
next
next. Oh,
one.
yeah,
So I'm just
yeah.
like trying to like give people even more time so they can like think about who they want to take. While the Colts are
Gotcha.
on the
He
clock.
wants Warren. All right, off the board.
Taking Warren.
Tyler Warren, next on the clock is going to be Alex. Alex, you are up with the Bengals pick. I will start scrolling for me. It says that you need wide receiver, guard, D lineman would be the best choices for me. For you, let me know what you want. Broncos, Braden, you're up next. Braden R., you are next on the clock, sir. Let us know who you would like.
Bengals are on the clock right now.
Bengals on the clock right now. Alex Houday, he wants Abdul
Carter.
Carter.
Good
He's
pick.
taken. He's taken.
Good. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is taken.
Abdul Carter got taken. I can let you know where. He got taken by the Jaguars with the 5th pick, unfortunately. Your top picks are here on the board. These are the top available here. I'll start. It's Amika Egbuka at the start. We still doing the fantasy mock draft. Parth, we are going to still do a fantasy mock draft, but today we're doing a mock draft,
Yeah.
non-fantasy version. We'll wait till the season's over to do the fantasy mock draft, which will be like next week.
Well, technically
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Let me know you're on the clock, Alex. I'm trying to move it down for you. I know that you had one pick. He's taking Benjamin Morrison, the cornerback out of Notre Dame, off the board. Next on the clock is Braden with the Broncos. Derpy, you are going to be immediately afterwards. Braden, you're on the clock. Who do you want with your number 20 overall pick? Let us know. I have the scrolling going for you. It says you need wide receiver, tight end, linebacker, and safety over there in Broncos land. Braden, let me know. "30 seconds on the clock." He wants Loveland. There he is.
Yep.
Boom. Loveland is off the board. Tight end was taken. Nice. Steelers, you're on the clock. Derpy, I will start scrolling. You let me know. The guy that I would take. Oh, did he go?
Who?
Amika.
What?
He got drafted.
Yeah,
That's who I was going
18.
to take as the Steelers. Where did he get taken?
18.
To the Seahawks.
Oh, man. Dang, it is right. All right, well, let me know
Paired him
what
with his buddy JSN.
Uh-huh. I'm pissed. That's who I wanted them to take. Let me know, brother. If you'd like to look at a certain position, also let me know, and I will gladly just filter that in for you. But Derpy, you are on the clock with the Pittsburgh Steelers with your 21st overall pick. Let us know who you would like, sir.
Princely. What's that? Wait, what was Princely's last name?
Scroll back up, Cap.
Who's you want?
Princely. Yeah.
Oh,
that
he was
one.
Prince?
That
Oh.
crazy name from Ole Miss.
That's not. He didn't. Oh,
He didn't pick it.
man.
He,
God damn, dude. Fuck.
Well, why did you tell me that?
well,
reading
did
the
you? Can you
name.
not hear Paul?
No.
Oh my goodness.
He's coming through so quietly. Well, Derpy, Paul took your pick for you. I'm sorry, but Paul took your pick for you. Terry, you're on the board. Paul taking random picks for the Steelers
I
here.
mean, you gotta have your.
he
goddamn
was just
head
wanted. He
phones.
just wanted to see the name. Like that's all he wanted to do. He didn't.
Yeah, Derpy, I know, dude. I know. So now the Steelers got an edge rusher.
L's in the chat for us.
You're going to take Williams? Well, I mean, it still would have been defensive. It still would have been defensive end.
Yeah, I thought you were going to
It
pick
still would have been defense. Over to the other chat for me, if you could, please.
Yep. Sorry.
He wants Revel. Really? He's injured. Okay. He's taking Revel. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's really good. He's just currently injured. Parth, you are on the clock, brother. You are on the clock. Let me know who you would like with this pick. You are up, sir. Parth, you are the 30. Did they put him 31 or 32? They put Eagles 31.
It's 31 right now, yeah. Well, I mean,
I know. It's just funny how they,
the script is leaked on PFF mock draft.
Parth, let us know. Who do you want? Who do you want, Parth? Yeah, Hude, you're right, Alex. There's going to be a lot of pressure coming at Joe Burrow from the Pittsburgh Steelers with all their edge rushers. Will Johnson. Doesn't look like it, man. Looks like he got taken.
Did you pick yet, Cap, for your team? Because you should just switch with Derpy.
Yeah, I did pick. I took Shadur Sanders. Yeah, it doesn't look like Will Johnson. He looks like he already got taken, man. What are you looking for here, Parth? I can go positional for you. You want Berkey? Okay. Berkey it is. Add an Ohio State cornerback to the fray. All right, next on the clock is you, Ben.
All right. Let's see. What do we need?
You went with Mr. Athlete in the next round, or in the past round.
In the first round, yeah. We need a
quarterback, running back, tackle,
corner.
Some good players out there.
Yeah. Scroll back up. Wait, give me this. I'm going to take Trey Amos.
Ole Miss. There was somebody in our last mock draft who only took Ole Miss players. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Took all the Ole Miss players. Next on the board is the Giants. Click back over to the other chat for me. Giants pick. So I took a quarterback. What do we need next for the Giants? Giants could probably use another wide receiver. And so I am going to take Alec Amanamore. Or Mayo Manor. Wow, I could talk eventually. So I got a quarterback. I got a wide receiver for the Giants. Maybe they'll be better. Probably not. Next
I
on the board,
drafted 2 corners for the Browns.
Yeah, depending on what Hunter does. Yeah, you sure did. Next on the board is going to be LG Jordan with the Saints. LG, you are up. Let me know what you would like. You are on the board. Can you pop over to the other chat for me? I'm going to start scrolling for you. LG, you let me know when you're ready.
Can't you bring up both
And
windows?
who
Yeah, I
you
can
would
put them
like.
side by side. Why are we switching between windows?
How do I do this? I don't know how to do this.
You wanted Travis Hunter so bad, Alex. Yeah, well, I mean, he's definitely going to go top few. Best CBs available? Yeah, got you, bro. Best cornerbacks available, Darren Porter, Zy Alexander, Maxwell Harston, Thomas out of Florida State. You got Dotson out of Kansas, another Kansas State guy, Jacob Parrish. Just got a bunch of interceptions with him earlier in the game.
LG took
Zy
Alexander.
Okay. He's going all LSU players, it looks like this time. Next pick on the clock is the Colts. The Colts are on the board. Adam, let me know what you want, man. First round pick, Colts took Tyler Warren. So he got his corner, or he got his tight end. Says he needs an edge rusher and a DB would be the best picks for him. Let's see what Adam takes here. Adam, you are on the clock, brother. Scrolling slow for you, dude. Yeah, I know, Derpy. I know. Now you're stuck with some edge rusher that no one can pronounce his name. Do you think Pittsburghers would be able to pronounce that guy's name ever?
No. But the pick is in.
Who's he got?
Adam's got Xavier Watts.
That's a big pick. Xavier Watts is off the board.
Safety from Notre Dame.
Very good pick. Next on the board is going to be Alex. I know that Alex wanted Xavier Watts as his next pick, so now he's out. Red wanted them to take Watts, so it looks like he got him. Nice. So, let's see. Let's see who Huday's going to take now. His man is off the board. Craig is in the chat. He's a Cincinnati fan. Maybe he can help you with the pick. We'll start it off for you. First pick available is Cam Scatterbo, and I'll slowly scroll down for you as we go. There's a couple good players in there. Dylan Sampson's really fast.
Yeah. Tennessee running backs, man. The only one I can think of is Kamara, but still though.
Wasn't what's his name? Aaron Foster at Tennessee?
From the Texans? I don't
You want
remember.
Walker?
I don't remember. Walker.
He's taking Jalen Walker, the
Jalen
linebacker.
Walker.
Okay.
Okay.
The Bengals need defense. It's not a bad pick. Next on the
They
board,
need defensive help for sure.
we've got Braden up for the Broncos. Braden, who do you want? You are up with this pick. Your first pick was Colston, the tight end. You got Scatterbo at the top of the list. You got Yeah, I said it right the first time. On the list as well. Let me know what you want to look at. I've got the screen scrolling for you,
not hear
sir.
me,
He wants
honestly?
Scatterbo.
He said Scatterbo.
He said no, not even gonna risk
he
it.
He can't hear you, Paul.
That's crazy.
It's for whatever reason I have you as loud as possible, and I just can't hear your voice.
The reason is your headphones suck.
No, you're not in through my headphones anymore. I put you on regular volume so I could do Jeopardy.
Well, that doesn't
voice.
change the fact that your headphones still suck.
No, my headphones are nice. They're expensive.
Totally.
Next
That
pick
makes them good.
is on Derpy. Yeah, I have great headphones. I don't know what you're talking about. Derpy, Ohio State running back there. Yeah, which one do you want though? Do you want Judkins or do you want Henderson? Derpy, because both of them will probably be available right here. Which of the two did you want? Let me know, Derpy. Both of them are on the screen for you to pick through. I think that Henderson probably is a little bit better, personally, in the NFL. Judkins is more of a power back. I see him as like Gus Edwards.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like Judkins better.
You do?
Yeah.
Just because of that, though? Because he's a burner back?
Yeah.
Let us know, Derpy, which one you want. They're both on the screen there for you. I will put my earpiece back in, or not my earpiece, but I'll turn the Jeopardy music right
Yeah,
off.
for real, both.
He said both.
So I guess I do take
You
Henderson.
only get
then,
one,
right?
though.
I don't know. That Judkins guy is, yeah.
He says Henderson is
Henderson
fine.
it is. All right. So the Steelers got Henderson. So at least we got a running back.
Yep.
All right. Next on the board is Crawdaddy. You are on the board, Crawdaddy. You do have a second-round pick. I can show you your picks here. You got a second, a third, and 2 fourths, actually. The fourth came from the trade with for your wide receiver, Mims. Is that what his name is? Who's the wide receiver they traded away to the Dallas Cowboys? What was his last name?
Yeah.
It's not Mims, I don't think.
It's not Mims.
Terry,
I can't think of it.
Terry's going to drop it any second here. Let's see.
Yeah, I know. Terry will have it in chat before I can even think of it.
He's doing good so far.
I can't
with
think
this
of
one.
the name.
Go over to the red chat because
Mingo.
that is where Mingo. Yes,
He's right,
yes,
too.
Mingo.
As
I
soon
knew it
as
was
he-
him.
Yeah, Jonathan Mingo. Or was it Jonathan Mingo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jonathan Mingo Jr. You are up whenever you're ready, Crawdaddy. Just slowly scrolling for you. I'll start at the top again. If there's someone specific you want to look at or a certain position you want to look at, make sure you let me know because I can definitely filter it through for you. Jack Sawyer, I wouldn't think that he is.
No, I think he's gone already.
Yeah, I wouldn't think he is. No, he's not. He's not there anymore.
Yeah, he's been taken.
He's taken your best like edge is either Birch out of Oregon or you've got Ivy. You got a couple decent guys in here, honestly. This kid's real good. This kid's real good. That kid's good. This kid's like 900 years old. This kid is seriously 27 years old.
I can't wait till college players are actually, 20, 21 coming into the draft.
Yeah.
Like normally, because now all these guys right now are like 24, 25. Some quarterbacks have been in college
in
for
there.
like 10 years.
All right. Crawdaddy, I got the 30 seconds on there. He wants linebackers. So I'm gonna
Linebackers.
scroll
He wants linebackers.
for his 30 seconds to pick through.
There it is.
Linebackers. Clock has started.
Chris Paul Jr.
They
got-
got that confusing with the positions.
What?
I was laughing at Chris Paul.
Oh. Yeah, Chris Paul Jr. You got Bassa, Carter, Kaiser, Kobe King's good.
Kobe King is good.
Cody Simon. You got Lindenberg. You got a couple good guys in here. Not anybody that you
Great
would take
last
this
name
early.
for a linebacker, Lindenberg.
Yeah, for sure. The best one at this round would be Paul Jr. Let me know what you want to look at, man. 30 seconds on the clock, or we're going to pick the best available for you. He's taking Carter. That was probably a good pick.
Barrett Carter.
Yeah, Barrett Carter.
All right, next person on the clock is our trivia man, Terry. Terry is on the board with the Commanders. Terry, let me know what you would like to look at. I can start scrolling through for you. I have it set to everything. Terry, in your first pick, you took Siobhan Revell out of East Carolina, who didn't finish the season with an injury, but hopefully he's back for the next season. Let's see what you take here in the second round. He wants to
Cam Williams.
He knew what he wanted immediately. He's trying to build around and save his boy. He's trying to save his man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Parth, you are on the board. Parth, let us know what you'd like to take, dude. I'm going to start scrolling for you. I'll remind you, Parth, in the first round, you took Denzel Berkey out of Ohio State. So let me know what you'd like to take in the second round. I'm going to slowly start scrolling for you here. A lot of good players still available. Like a lot. And a lot of big names, too. I also hate when they put the games on Peacock and stuff like that. He wants Booker, who is right there. Tyler Booker. Taken. You got him. Next on the board, Giants, me. What the heck did I take so far? Okay, so I got a quarterback and I got a wide receiver. I feel like I'm going to have to start building around making sure that my man doesn't get hit a bunch. So I'm going to take this guy who I definitely can't pronounce his first name, but Ursuri out. Ariante. Yes, I'm taking Ariante, the tackle. And next on the board is going to be you, buddy.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What do I need? I need quarterback, running back. I took 2 corners. I am ruining their franchise.
Trying to ruin the Browns?
But I'm not. Go back to what I need on that side.
Oh. It's right here as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, what's the best available?
Best available. There's some running backs, I thought. No, they just got all taken.
The Browns are going to take Jalen Milroe.
Oh, my gosh. All right. I know that LG was going to take him. I know LG was about to take him with this pick. LG, you are up. Saints are on the board. I know that. Yeah, he says no immediately. I knew he was going to take him. I was thinking, I was like, Jalen Milroe will not make it to the Steelers because LG is definitely taking him in this round. Unfortunately, he is off the board, LG. You can't take him, my guy. I'm going to start scrolling for you. I'll remind you.
It's like last season's fantasy draft all over again.
Mm-hmm.
When I stole Baker from you.
Yeah, you stole Baker Mayfield from me. I got you back, though. I beat you in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you did.
You've taken 2 LSU players so far, a cornerback and a tackle. Scrolling across here for you. Here's the best available. If there's something specific you want me to pull to, let me know, LG. I knew you had it ready and everything. I knew it. I knew you were going to take him. If you want to look at quarterbacks, I can show you quarterbacks. If you want to stick with your boy Derek Carr and take a look at what might be available at other key positions, I got it scrolling for you. Let me know. That's so funny. I was like, oh, dude, there's no way he doesn't take him.
I mean, it was between him and probably Judkins, but I went with the quarterback.
Best QBs? Yeah, bro, I got you. It looks like Dylan Gabriel is the best one left. Will Howard, Riley. Oh, no. Gabriel must have went off the board. You got Will Howard, Riley Leonard, Quinn Ewers, Kyle McCord. Those are pretty decent. And then you got Rourke, the last one, who I would consider drafting. All the way at the bottom, you got Jackson Dart here. And that's who I want.
KJ Jefferson.
Ha
I like Dax from Ole Miss.
You're going to – wait. He says to take Will Howard. Parth says.
Parth says, yeah, you're waiting on
Yeah. What are you going with here, LG? You got 30 seconds on the clock, my G. You taking a quarterback, or you want me to go to best available for you? Doom, 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 boom, boo, doo, 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 doo. That's the end of my song. LG is taking Ewers. Okay. I don't even think I say that right. Is that how you say it? Ewers?
Quinn Ewers.
There we go. Wow.
Ewers.
Wow. You devastated his whole entire draft. He was like, dude, this is the only guy I really want. Next on the board is going to be Crawdaddy. He's over on the red app. If you could scroll over to that for me real quickly, please. Crawdaddy, you got 30 seconds on the board. As soon as you're able to hear this, I know you have a delay. I'll let you know that so far you've taken edge and you've taken a linebacker. Nothing on offense to help out the boys.
He says he wants Golden.
Golden, if he's there.
If he's
I don't
there,
think he is.
He might not be there.
But I think the other wide receiver, Bond, is, and so is Tez Johnson. These are the two best available. I'll let you know that both of these guys are really fast. And then this kid right here, Nick Nash, is also very good. But he's more of a physical style wide receiver. Let me know what you want there, man. I definitely can scroll the rest of these wide receivers if you want to, or if you would like to look at different positions, I can do that as well. Jimmy Horn Jr. is supposed to be a late pick. Wow.
I may have gotten the music, but it might be super loud. I don't know. I can't tell.
Let us know if the music is too loud, if it's even playing.
Eastern Washington has Efton Chisholm III.
What a name. What
man.
a name. What a name.
Crawdaddy, let us know, brother. Let us know if there's someone specific you want to take out of this wide receiver class, or I can move over into the list of everybody. I'll just do that real quickly for you since I went through the wide receivers a couple times. I'll tell you, this Harlan Fannon's pretty good. He wants Tez. Okay, Tez it is. Tez is off the board. Let's see who our next pick is. Next pick is going to come from Terry over on TikTok. Terry, you're on the board, brother. Remind you, you've taken a cornerback and you got a tackle to make sure you're good on the line there for Jaden Daniels in 2025-26. What would you like to take with your next pick, sir? I will start scrolling here slowly for you so you can take a look at all the available players. He wants to see wide receiver. Okay. You still got Isaiah Bond available, Trey Harris, Nick Nash, Jalen Knoll. You got Torrey Horton. You got Pat Bryant.
Torrey Holt.
Yeah. You know what I heard about Torrey Holt the other day while we're waiting for his pick? Did you know that Torrey Holt tried to play for the Patriots but didn't even make it through the through like the conditioning camp and quit, retired the NFL? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I learned that today.
I mean, it makes sense. He was, old.
Mm-hmm.
And when we say old, he was our age.
Let me know, Terry. Can you see running back? Absolutely. Running back. And then also, I have wide receiver mixed in with you so you can kind of see to make your judgment.
Judkins is still on the board.
Mm-hmm. Judkins is still on the board. Terry, you got 30 seconds, my brother. He wants Judkins. That's a smart pick. Judkins is off the board. Next up is going to be Adam with the Colts. Adam, let us know who you want with the Colts. Nobody else has been taken off the board since we showed you everybody that Terry was looking through. So let me know what you would like to take here. Remind you, you've taken Watts and Warren. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm giving him the highest grade so far in the draft. That's pretty good.
I like those two picks.
Those are two really good picks.
Those are good picks.
Two really good picks. Go ahead and, Adam, let us know. I'll start scrolling again for you. But like I said, you were the very next pick afterwards, so not much has changed. Oh, he's good too. There's a good bit of good third-round pick players in here, guys. If you could fish them out and they don't get taken by AI, there are some good guys in here. Adam, let us know. Ooh, what's Central Arkansas? Look at that. I've never seen that emblem before. Those are the top 100. No, it didn't give me 100, did it? It gave me 25. Top 25 available. I can keep scrolling for you if you want. Let me know, Adam.
Jack Kaiser.
Show running back, he says. Running back it is. Running back's available. You got Devin Neal, R.J. Harvey. You got D.J. Giddens. You've got Hunter out of Auburn. Mullins from Michigan. Decent running backs. Here's probably one of the best ones, I think.
Trevor Etienne's still on the board.
Jordan James is also available. Very good. Ollie Gordon is very good.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of good running backs in here. A lot of them, actually. He's even good.
Yeah.
He just get injured. Let us know, Adam. Let us know. Going to do the 30-second countdown on you, brother. I'm sure you probably have your pick close to in anyways, though. There's no value there. You're going to take Ed from Michigan. The Edge from Michigan. Okay, he's taking Josiah Stewart. Okay. Pop back over to TikTok. Let's see what Red was screaming about if he's in the live. I'm sure there's somebody that he wanted. Oh, wow, he must have jumped out for a second. You lucked out. Okay, next on the board is going to be Alex. Alex, you are up with the Bengals. Who would you like to take in this position? Alex, let's remind you who you took so far. You've gotten Benjamin Morris, a defenseman, cornerback out of Notre Dame, and then you also took a linebacker from Georgia. So you got 2 pretty quality picks so far. Solid defensive picks.
Yeah.
Nothing for the offense yet. Maybe that's something you're looking for in this one. Let us know. I'm going to start scrolling for you slowly. There's, again, some big names in here.
And whatever, Robinson had literally a big name.
Mm-hmm. Alex, let us know you're up with the Bengals, man. It is your pick. Let us know what you would like. You are on the board right now with the 81st pick in the draft.
Okay,
You have to wipe some sauce.
Good call on the Family Feud music, Terry.
Alex is too busy eating Skyline chili over here. He's got sauce everywhere.
Yeah. He's eating dinner.
Well, to remind you, you need wide receiver, guard, and D lineman. You've got a cornerback and a linebacker so far. Best available player is the tight end out of Texas.
Gunnar Helm.
He got Gunnar. He wants Gunnar Helm.
No, I'm just saying the name.
Okay. I'm
reading
waiting for the name to click.
Careful, man. He's got a hair trigger on that thing.
Hair trigger, dog. That's why I'm so good at Call of Duty. Alex, you got 30 seconds on the board. Let us know. Let us know.
I am not good at Call of Duty.
Oh, dude. I'll probably stream some Call of Duty at some point in time this week.
I mean, I'll play, but I'll get wrecked.
Well, I'm not going to lie. We can't wait for you to finish your dinner, brother. So we're going to have to give you the next available pick. It's something that you need. It looks like you need either a wide receiver, a guard, or a D lineman. And we're going to go with a wide receiver for you since it's the most important on your board, which means Isaiah Bond is going to go to Cincinnati.
It's not a bad pick.
That's a good pick. So you're going to end up getting a really good pick out of this. Isaiah Bond ends up going to the Bengals in the 3rd round. Next on the board is going to be the Broncos. Braden, you're up. Braden, let me know what you would like to take.
LG's
losing
again.
all of his picks. LG's losing all of his
man.
picks. Yeah, Terry, he is a good pick. He's a speedster. Let us know what you would like in this round here, Braden. I'm going to remind you that you took Colston and Scadaboo. So you've got, you want the safety out of Ohio State. Okay, he wants Ransom.
All righty.
That's a good pick. That is a good pick. For sure. Next on the board is going to be Derpy. He's over in the red app there. Derpy, let me know what you would like. Remember, Paul took Princely for you because he wanted me to try to say his name. And you took Travion Henderson, which is a good pick. I'll give you Travion Henderson to fill in for Najee Harris. What would you like next? I'm just going to, for the sake of the matter, because I know that you're a Steelers fan. These guys are all available still.
Oh, boy.
Just so you know. You want to look at wide receiver? Absolutely, bro. At wide receiver, which is a round that the Steelers normally take a wide receiver here, 3rd round, you've got Trey Harris, Nick Nash in there. You got Jalen Knoll, Torrey Horton. You've got Pat Bryant, Kobe Hudson, Mississippi wide receiver as well, Wells Jr., Lacey out of LSU, Prather from Maryland, and then I'm not going to say his name. Because is it
Jameer Dyke.
Chimere? Or is it Shimere?
Jameer Dyke.
Wide receiver or linebacker?
I don't know.
Okay, let's add linebacker in for you as well. Here are the options for best available. Looks like wide receiver has a little more girth to it than linebacker at this point in time. Not going
That
to lie.
Jack Kaiser dude's pretty good, though. Mm-hmm. And Colby King's still there.
There's a lot of good players still in here. Let us know, Derpy. You got 30 seconds on the board from when you can hear this.
Nash.
I also like this Smale Martin.
He says, "Give me Nash."
Give him Nash. No, that sounds like a Steeler. You're absolutely right. Nash off the board. Next pick is going to be LG Jordan, who's had his entire draft ripped from underneath of him. LG, let's see what you can manage to scrape through on this now that you've lost so much. So far, you've taken a quarterback, you've taken a cornerback, and you've taken a tackle. On the board, best available is Devin Neal, and then you've got a couple wide receivers and a couple, lineman player available.
Yep.
He wants Kobe King.
Terry Lacy's situation is terrible. He's the one who had a car accident and fled from the scene and everything.
No. Yeah. Kobe King is yours. He finally got somebody he wanted. You are on the board,
I am on
sir.
the clock. Let's see.
Remind you, 2 cornerbacks, Jalen Milroe to ruin LG's night. You need a running back, a tackle, and you've already beat this and this. So these 2 interiors are really what you're looking at. You've got running backs on the board, and you probably could find a deep tackle if you wanted to as well.
Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. Slower. Okay. Scroll down.
Nobody's catching your eye.
Screw it. Give me Kaiser.
Taking Kaiser? Okay.
Yeah.
Off the board. Next on the board, Parth. Take your pick. Parth, it's you, it's you, it's you. You are up, Parth. Let me know what you want. Parth, reminder, Berkey and Booker are your 2 picks so far. You want to look at edge and linebacker. I got you, bro. Here's edge. And let's add in linebacker. There we go. Rucker is your top pick. You've got Robinson also out of Alabama. Jalot out of Louisville. And then you got Jones from LSU, Powell Ryland out of Virginia Tech, Barron, Walker, Joyner. Oh, that's somebody who retired today.
Who?
Marcus Joyner. He retired today. And just randomly popped him. He was a safety.
Yeah.
Let me know, though, bro. I've got him.
Or that was Hyde.
Micah Hyde also retired
Yeah, Micah
today.
Hyde retired too.
Nathan, what's up, man? Welcome to live. We're doing a live mock draft.
It's pronounced Louisville.
Louisville.
So I had
Parth, who you want? Good.
My squad leader when I was in the Army was from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, really?
And he always made sure to correct us on how to say Louisville.
Trade. It's your 3rd round pick, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, we can do that. We can definitely do that for you if they'll accept it. Go to the Jets. And he wants select player. Hassan Reddick. Where do they got him? There he is. Hassan Reddick for this pick. Boom. There you go, man. You've gotten Hassan Reddick back off of the Jets for your 3rd round pick.
Nice.
Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Browns are up on the board. What do you want there, Ben? Yeah.
Boy, I wasn't expecting to pick again that soon.
That's your last one.
It's my last one.
You got linebacker, quarterback, 2 cornerbacks. One of them plays wide receiver.
Okay.
Haven't taken a running back yet. Says that they need one if that's something you were looking at.
Yeah, go to the running backs.
There's running back only for you. You have Harvey, Giddens, Hunter, Mullins, Martinez, Etienne's in there.
Give me ETN.
I figured as much. Etienne off the board. I'm up with the Giants. What did I take? Okay, and how many more picks do I have? I have 2 more picks, so I'm going to bring in a guard. I'm going to bring in Tate Ratledge to go along with. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to. Yes, I am.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm going to take Ratledge. I'm just going to build around Shadur. I'm going to give him everything he could possibly have. Crawdaddy, you are on the board, brother, with your next pick. Reminder for you, dude. You have taken Tez Johnson, who's a great wide receiver, fast one. You've got Barrett Carter, and you've gotten Mikael Williams. So you've added some linebacker depth and a wide receiver. Let me know what you'd like to look at on this one. I'm going to slowly scroll through the best available for you to take a look. I wish Major Booty was available.
What a name.
What a name, dude.
What a name. Does he He didn't start this year, did he?
I think
For
so.
Oklahoma? That's
no,
where he was
No,
on.
I thought he plays for a different team now.
Oh, did he transfer?
ULM Monroe or UL Monroe?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
The
I
team
don't
you
know.
beat me with?
Yeah.
NCAA.
Let us know, Crawdaddy. You're
Yeah, I
on the
had Wake
board with
Forest.
your pick here.
I lost.
I've got your previous picks on the board so that you can see. I want to remind you, you have 2 more picks. You're going to be up again in 3 picks. So the guy that you take now, you can take another guy in 3 picks. You have 2 picks here, basically. In between you is LG Jordan and a computer. CB. At CB, you got Parrish, you got Strong, you got Fortune, you've got Williams, you got Smith, Riley, Hill, Marshall Jr., Cypress, who's good. I use him in NCAA. You've got Longer Beam. That's a cool name. Longer Beam. And you've got Nick Williams as well. Let me know what you'd like to take, too. I'll keep scrolling through the rest of them so you can see them all. Oh, actually, that's all of them right there. Every single one of them. Let me know, Crawdaddy. We'll give you 30 seconds on the board, and then we will auto pick the top one for you if that's, the one that you wanted. I can add safety in as well for you to see, because maybe you have a guy who's multi-dimensional.
Versatile. Can play both.
If I was you, Derpy, you would go quarterback. Gosh dang it.
I don't think Tomlin can develop quarterbacks.
Me neither.
So,
Crawdaddy, who do you want with your 2 picks, sir? You want Parrish first? Okay, so Parrish goes off the board first. LG Jordan, you are on the board with your pick. You've got cornerback, quarterback, linebacker so far. Top available out here for you. If there's anything specific you want to see, let me know. What tight ends are available? Absolutely, dude. Tight ends. You got Evans. The good ones I don't see anymore. Evans, Ferguson, Taylor, Presscorn. You got Briningstool. Can't pronounce some of these. Lacey might not be bad. Just because he comes from that college.
For Iowa, you can't go wrong.
You want the Oregon one? Okay, he's going to take Terrence Ferguson. Terrence Ferguson off the board. Next up is again Crawdaddy. Crawdaddy, with your second pick, who would you like? Is there anybody that you've seen specifically that you wanted? Reminder that you've got a lot of defense and a wide receiver so far. A lot of defense and a wide receiver so far. So let me know.
He wants Leonard from Notre Dame quarterback.
Leonard from Notre Dame. Okay. Wait, no.
What? He said.
No, that's Adam. This is
no,
Crawdaddy
yeah,
who's up.
sorry.
Oh, man, you almost made me pull the
I
trigger.
did. Yep. My bad.
Crawdaddy, let me know who you'd like to take. I'm going to start scrolling again for you real slowly. Let me know. You've taken a lot of defense. You've got a wide receiver so far. You want McCord. That's a good pick. Syracuse, quarterback. That's a great pick.
I feel like he's going to be a
Sneaky good.
pick.
Yeah, I think he's going to be sneaky good too. Next on the board now is Adam. He's over here on the Red app as well. Adam, let me know who you would like to take. I seen you talking about Leonard. He is still there if that's something you wanted. Reminder of what you've taken so far. Warren, Watts, Stewart. Last pick you didn't love because you didn't see there was a lot of value there at that pick. Let me know if there's something that you wanted to move on here.
Oh yeah, because we're not being.
Yeah, we're on screen. That's a good pick though. He's taking Jackson Dart.
Yeah, nice pick.
That is a nice pick.
I like him as well.
If I was Derpy, I'd be wanting to take Jackson Dart with that last pick. All right, he's got him. Next on the board is going to be Alex. Dinner eating Alex.
Derpy is disappointed with that pick.
Haha, I bet you he is, because I would have been on the same board, man. Houday, you are on the board. Let me know who you would like. Don't play about my food, he says. I wouldn't either, brother. I had sketty before I came on. It was delicious. I made a salad, too.
Wonderful. I ruined a perfectly good chest day with Taco Bell.
Alex, let us know who you'd like. I'll slowly start scrolling for you. Reminder, you got Isaiah Bond with your auto pick last time, which was a great pick. You grabbed some defense so far. You've got a cornerback. You've got a linebacker. pretty much filled most of the spots you need when it comes to immediacy. This is more fill for future. Let me know, who you would like to take in this round, and we'll throw them on the team for you. To let you know, this is your last pick, so make it worth it. Let me know. Best available corners. Let's see. You've got Dorian Strong, who went 136. You've got Fortune. You've got Williams. You've got Smith, Riley. I would say your best one out there is either the Cypress kid or Strong. Those are probably the best two that I see that are left available when it comes to what I know about these kids. Let me know. Let me know if that's what you want to take. You did already take Benjamin Morris, so you did already get a really good corner. We got 30 seconds on the clock for you, brother. Let us know when you are ready. Best running backs? Yeah. Yeah, sure. There's actually a good bit of good running backs still in here. Giddens, Hunter, Mullins, Martinez, all decent. I don't know who this kid is, but just because he's from Delaware.
Yeah, from Delaware.
Tutton, Jordan James is good. Taj Brooks is decent. Ollie Gordon is great. There's a lot of good running backs in here. A lot of these guys are decent. Let me know, dude. You got 10 seconds on the board. You want to take... No, Judkins is gone. Judkins gone long time ago. Long time ago. If you want a Judkins-esque running back, you could take, Taj Brooks or Ollie Gordon or Jackson. Any of these three guys I have highlighted are all... Okay, he wants Ollie Gordon. That's a good pick.
Yeah, Ollie Gordon's a solid pick.
Next on the board is going to be Braden. Braden, you are on the clock. Reminder for your picks. You took a tight end. You took Cam Scatterboo, and you also took a safety in the background. So that's what you've got so far. Let me know who you would like with your last pick, 120 here. Let me see what you got, brother. If there's anything specific you'd like to look at, let me know. Wide receiver-wise, it's getting pretty emptied out, but there's still some decent guys out there. Best available is a center, a couple running backs. Riley Leonard's still out there as well. Let me know what you want, man, and I will plop it into your draft for you. Reminder, Braden, you're up, brother. It's the Broncos time.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Houday, yeah, you got Gordon, brother. We got Gordon for you. It is now Braden on the board with his pick. Braden, you got 30 seconds, brother. And then we're going to auto pick for you. You want Noel? That's a good pick. That's who I was going to auto pick for you anyways. He's a running back.
Yeah.
Or no, wide receiver, rather.
Yeah.
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Yup, that was a good pick. All right, next on the board is going to be Derpy. Derpy, you're up, man. You've got Prince Uman Melian. Yeah, and then you got a wide receiver and a running back. This is the most offense the Steelers have ever drafted, probably ever. Let me know who you'd like to take a look at. Kobe Bryant is still there, Adam. Yes, he is still available. I did see him in the list. He's a cornerback out of somewhere. I can't remember where. Yeah, he's available from Kansas. Still out there. Let me know who you would like to take, Derpy. You are on the board right now. No quarterback taken. If you want to take a look at what quarterback... Oh, he wants linebackers. He wants linebackers. We're sticking with Justin Fields. So you got Cody Simmons. He's pretty good. You got Lindenberger still. You got Stutzman. You got Higgins. You got this kid out of Georgia who I think is pretty good. I use him in a fantasy league that I have. It's Madden, so that's not real life. But Dumas Johnson, Reed, Walker. You've got Penn, Smith, Burnendell. Who would you like me to select for you, sir? Pretty decent ones here. I would say that probably this kid is maybe the best. He wants Cody. Well, then now both of them are named Cody there, sir. Do you want Cody Simmons or do you want Cody Lindenberg? Old derp-a-derp. Let me know. Each one, or either one, is a good pick, to be completely honest.
I like Lindenberg better just because of the name.
Ha Get him, Ukulele. Crawdaddy wants to take it. That's a terrible one. I can't believe how bad he fell off.
Oh my goodness, he sucks. He wants
Derpy
wants
Simon. Okay, Simon. All right,
Simon.
That ends the Steelers draft. Parth, here is your last pick in the 4th round. Parth, what would you like? He's over in the TikTok chat there. Parth, I'm going to scroll for you. You've taken a guard, you've taken a cornerback, and you then traded for an edge rusher, Hassan Reddick, with your 3rd-round pick. So what would you like to do with your 4th, sir? You are on the board, Parth. Let me know what you would like. Parth, 1st-round pick to the Browns from no, you're not doing that. You don't have a 1st-round pick. You're not trading next year's pick right now, Parth. Take your 4th-round pick in this year's draft. He's trying to trade his next year's 1st-round pick for Myles Garrett. We ain't even drafting next year, Parth. No, I'm not doing that.
That's
Take
red,
your 4th-round
actually.
pick.
That's red on Parth's TikTok somehow.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding. It's just like
He's kidding.
Oh, I was like, that would be something Red could do, though. Parth, take your 4th-round pick, trading for Myles Garrett. Get the hell out of here.
Shit.
You already got Kenny Pickett. What else do you need?
Oh, boy.
Terry is trying hard to get this pick off of Parth.
Terry didn't have a 4th-round pick, so
Yeah.
And he wants somebody specific. Parth, 30 seconds to make a decision, dude. 30 seconds. Yes, he's the Commanders.
oh god, Jaden.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. I want Jaden for your 4th.
Hurry up, boys. Your time is ticking. If you want to make a potential trade, do it now. Scary Terry and Lattimore right now. Oh, my God, Parth. I'm auto-picking for Parth in 10 seconds.
Getting Riley.
He's getting auto-picked.
He's getting
And he's
Riley.
getting Jaquez Hunter.
Jacquez.
That's how it's going. Next pick is LG Jordan. You're on the board. LG, you are up.
The Barth said he wanted the linebacker from Georgia.
Well, that's too bad.
You got like a minute and a half.
yeah, you got the most time on that pick, and you tried to get Myles Garrett out of it. I tell you what, Parth. Yeah, LG, you are on the board. Safety's there now. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see who you got, who could possibly be available. You've got the kid out of USC, who's probably the best one in here, and that's Stout. Or not Stout, but Arnold. Stout is available as well. Upton Stout, he's pretty decent as well. You got a kid out of West Virginia. West Virginia guys always end up being decent at safety. You've got an Alabama kid still in there. Beyond that, Shiloh Sanders is the only name. You want Arnold? Okay. Arnold it is. Taken off the board. And with the next pick, it's me. So it's my turn. What's the best available for me? I feel like I need to add something to go along with Tracy for next season. So I'm going to take Jordan James out of Oregon to go along with Tracy. And that was the last pick in the draft.
Yep.
Let's get some grading here. It's not going to give us individual grades, but I'm going to give grades. And I'm going to say that the best drafted team in this was A, the Colts.
Okay.
They had a great draft. And then B, I think my second best draft is probably going to go. I want to say you had a pretty good draft, but I can't give it to you. Yeah, you took two cornerbacks.
With two cornerbacks?
Because technically one of them's not a cornerback.
I know. One's an athlete.
One of them's technically an athlete.
Who can do it all.
I do also like Crawdaddy's approach. He went a lot of defense. He took Tez Johnson at wide receiver. So I'm going to give him honorable mention. But I think best draft today here was Colts Adam. I think he filled all of the holes that he needed for his team. And I think that was kind of what set him apart from everyone else, personally. LG would have had a better draft, but you took basically everybody he wanted, and then all the other people took who he wanted as well.
Right?
Which kind of sucks for him because he didn't get to enjoy it. Yeah. Would have been me if 4 people didn't take my picks, LG says. Yeah, no, legitimately. Legitimately.
Parth. What about you, Parth? You took 3 hours to try and trade a pick away.
Yeah, Parth, yours would have been better if you wouldn't have taken 3 hours to draft. I will say that Houday, You also had a pretty good draft over at the Bengals. You filled in some decent spots, and your auto pick with Isaiah Bond was good.
You did have some nice picks with making that defense better.
100, yeah,
at least.
Yeah. With your first 2 picks being defense, I think that those were both great. Here's the results of the first round for you guys. If you were just following in or just jumping in, Vikings. I see Flock has joined the chat. Who did the Vikings take in the first round? Or did they trade out?
I don't think they have a first.
They do.
They
took Kenneth Grant there. Yeah. It looks like Texas kept their boy, and Matthew Golden went to the Texans. That would be pretty big with them having that many wide receivers. And then here's the strangest one of the first round. Omarion Hampton, running back, gets drafted by the Lions in the first round. I don't see that being very realistic.
Okay. PFF.
Yeah, I don't see
that's not gonna happen. But
to be completely honest, I think Abdul Carter ends up going 4, and this McMillan guy, this wide receiver, I think he ends up going to the Jags. He's good. He's tall.
I just remembered something.
What's that?
I was the Browns the last time we did this.
Were you?
Yeah, because I took Abdul Carter.
So you just really want to be the Browns. Are you a Browns fan? Is that a secret thing? Are we just telling us now?
Why would I say it?
Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't if I was.
I know.
You.
I liked them when they had Baker Mayfield, but
yeah, I mean, Derpy, I wish you could have taken all Ohio State players, but Paul just had to make me try to say a guy's name who I still can't pronounce. Say this guy's name.
Princely Uman.
Say it again,
Finding
Paul.
Nemo.
Million.
I told Derpy.
I hope the Steelers don't take him
know.
because nobody in Pittsburgh would have taken
No,
him.
you watch.
We'll
That
be
guy's
able to
gonna
say his
be a
name.
fucking stud, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, look,
Right?
Derpy with the deep pick." You watch.
Yeah. Wow, man, that Derpy guy, he really knows his stuff.
What do you know
Terry
that
said
we
you would have
don't?
taken Hampton at 29. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like that would have been a better ad for the Commanders than who they currently got. I mean, don't get me wrong. You took Revel, who is injured, but he's good. I think that if they got that running back, because that's kind of what we were talking about during the podcast portion, is if they draft a running back.
They could use a running back.
They could get a good change around with that. You know what I mean? But this was fun. I'm glad we did this. I know that Parth is pretty adamant about us setting up a mock fantasy draft. So look for that. That's probably what we'll do this
We'll
weekend.
definitely do one.
We're
Maybe
gonna
we
have
can
to
do
come
that
up with
this
something
weekend.
to do on Tuesday, like I said. I mean, we can talk more about the Super Bowl, but we're gonna have to do something on Tuesday to. Keep
Yeah,
the
we'll
show
probably
on.
end up doing a mock draft or something like that. Guys, I'll probably end up gaming throughout the week as well. Ben joined me for a Madden tournament. We did a Madden tournament. It was great. We want to set up
We are planning to do an NCAA tournament as well.
I don't know if anybody caught it the other day, but for those of you that have computers, 25 or Madden 25 is on sale for $20. I know that they're going to release 26 like any day, but $20
Right.
is kind of a deal.
They don't release the new Madden until about like.
right after the draft.
So
Is it
if
right after the
everybody-
draft?
Yeah, summer.
Just throwing it
Summertime.
out there
Well,
anyway.
it's still a couple months after the draft.
Yeah, the draft's in
It only
May.
comes out in like August, early August.
Yeah, maybe August, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention because
like-
I'm not buying it.
it's
I'm
like-
not buying it for
then
$79.99.
Yeah,
I tell you
no,
that.
I ain't
Well, that's
buying
kind of
it
what I
either.
was saying. Like for $20,
But-
you'd get 25, and then everybody could play on that. But like I was saying
Yeah.
too, I think we could set it up. At least have 2 games on the screen at once,
Okay.
possibly more. I just need a
They're
little
saying
bit of time.
August. Okay. You think McMillan's going to be terrible, Crawdaddy? I don't think so. Why? Do you? I tell you what. He reminds me of the guy from the Pittsburgh Steelers who's no longer in the NFL. That's who he reminds me of. Chase Claypool. He's
Really?
big. Yeah, he's big. He looks like a basketball player, and he can jump.
Yeah.
Beat one-on-ones. That's.
I mean,
that's his thing.
What's his name from ESPN? I forget his name. McVay.
Yeah.
Sean McVay, one of the draft analysis.
Sean
experts.
McVay's the head coach of the Rams.
The other, and his last name's something.
Okay.
I don't-
Well,
I don't-
anyways,
I don't-
yeah.
I don't-
What do you
man,
say? What this man
You
say?
already know about me.
In names.
So, but
Isaac won
I
the
think
tournament. Who day?
His last name's McVay. Anyways, not the coach from the Rams, but
Mhm.
the draft expert.
Okay.
He was talking about the McMillan kid
Okay.
from Arizona, and he's like, I don't think he's going to be very good.
Okay.
In the NFL. So I mean, I don't know.
Braden says Parth did not win. No, Parth did not win. I beat Parth 40-0.
Hey, he's learning. Take it easy.
He is learning. He is learning. We'll leave him alone for now.
Yeah.
But Parth was also trying to trade for Myles Garrett 10 minutes ago, so I am going to give him some flack. Guys, what I will probably do, let me know how this sounds for you guys in the Discord. If you don't have the Discord, shoot a message in the chat so that we know, so we can get you in, because when next season starts, we aren't going to just be letting anybody in, and they're going to have to get through some sort of paywall to get into the Discord. You guys are going to be the ones who get the Discord off the rip and won't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So remember that if you're not in there, get in there with us. Terry, appreciate you. I'm thinking Saturday, guys, since we don't have any football and we're not going to have any football to cover for this weekend, maybe we'll set up a tournament for NCAA.
Yeah.
Let us know in the Discord whether it's better for you on Sunday or Saturday. For me specifically, I think I work on Sunday. Saturday would be better for me. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking. That's usually the time that we meet up is on Saturdays and not on Sundays.
Yeah.
So I know we did Sunday this week. So we're going to try to set something up for this week. Make sure that you're in the Discord. Houday, I will send you a copy of that.
Yeah, because I tried to do it from up here, and I cannot. While I have OBS open, it blocks me from copying links.
Okay.
Which is a safety
Yeah, Terry, definitely get NCAA and then Crawdaddy. We will definitely try to. So we tried to do UFC fights last time, Crawdaddy, and the streams always cut out so much. But we'll try to, and then that's what we'll try to do alongside while we're playing. We'll watch some UFC while we set up the tournament and get going with that.
Does that mean noon?
Yeah, it's around noon, but we'll probably pop it around
that would be kind of
like
dope
2.
to do a noon stream.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll announce that in the chat, so make sure you're looking for that. Guys, let me know for NCAA for this weekend. We're going to set up a tournament. I'm going to start putting out posts about it to get more people involved. I'd like to get at least 12 of us for the tournament. We'll do the same thing we did last time. We'll stream it along so that you guys all are able to watch each game. It'll be interesting. At least it'll be football to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, we will produce football to watch. Houday, I will get that message out to you. Guys who already have it, shoot a message in. Let me know that you have the game, that you're able to sign up for it. Worst case scenario, if we have to reboot it and do Madden again, we will. But I'd like to try NCAA because I think that everyone would have fun with it. I'm not going to be Kent State, I will tell you that. But we will do randoms, and you'll get screwed with whatever random you get. Like, I played him and got UL Monroe. It was horrible. It was the worst football game I've ever played. Couldn't do anything. I still won, but I mean, whatever.
Still won.
Anyways, guys, whoa. No, I will not, Terry. I will never. First of all, I was going to end the show, but we're going to talk about this. I will never be Virginia again, and it is all Terry's fault. I made it to the college playoffs online, which is like something you have to win so many games to get to. I get there. I'm like, if somebody drops a gift in chat, I'll be whatever team they want. Terry's like, bet, here, let me ruin your afternoon, bro. You're going to be Virginia, and you're going to play Alabama. I got wrecked, dude. And I stayed for the whole game because I'm not a turd who quits games. And I stayed and got my ass handed to me for like 20, 30 minutes. It was horrible.
Oh,
and
God.
Terry watched the whole thing. And this dude started making fun of me. No, kidding. But yeah, guys, we'll set it up for this weekend. It'll be in chat. I will not be Virginia. We might force Terry to be Virginia to make him feel how it feels to be Virginia. Just playing. We ain't going to do that. But yeah, it will be random, so there won't be team picking. You guys know how I did it last time with the wheel. We'll make it so it's completely at random. That's how it's going to go. Look for messages in the Discord for that. If you don't have the Discord, you were in chat today, I'll get you a link to that. That's Houday is the only one who I see sent me a message on it. So Houday, look for a message from us. Everyone else, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for joining for the mock draft. It was a good time. And yeah, we'll do random 3 stars is what we'll do, Braden. Random 3 stars. W podcast tonight is right, LG Jordan. Guys, it's going to be random 3 stars. Just decided because that's the biggest amount of teams you can pick through.
Yeah.
Star 3.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. Look for that notification in Discord. Have a good night, guys. We might game later if you see that on. That's just us playing some games. You're welcome to join along with us. Peace out. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.